Okay, so I just need to rant. I want to first say that I'm not conservative. I will never be conservative. It does not fit me. I do not want to be accepted by them. I'm not desperate to be accepted by them. I do have conservative friends, but I also have friends who are on the left. I just need to rant. Why are we painting the right as these Sunday morning cartoon villains, these one-dimensional evil demons who are evil no matter what, and the left as these virtuous, good people no matter what? When this is my experience, and you can say wherever you want, but this is my experience. I am a gay man, autistic. I even sometimes dress androgynous and stuff, and yet I am able to be myself with the right. I am able to discuss my opinions. I am able, even if they disapprove and they don't like them, I'm still able to do it with them without fear for my life or my job or whatever, without them acting crazy. Of course, the right has crazy people, so does the left. Both sides have crazy people. But with the left, it's much worse. There's no nuance with them. You can't discuss anything with them without someone getting so offended, and they make up their mind about you, like, oh, you're a Nazi. And like, I want to preference all of my core beliefs. I believe with the full confidence that I can have contradict Nazi ideology. I see all races as equal, no matter what. I see, like, beliefs that but I also believe in free speech, and apparently that's far right. I also, I look at nuance, but there's no nuance on the left. Everything is like just fucking crazy, and you can't openly express your opinions with them outside of like their cult-like mentality. Say what you want about the right, but at least you can discuss things with them. At least you can disagree with them without them going after your job, or your kids, or your family, or even trying to do harm to you like the left does. And this is my experience. I'm not lying. This is my genuine experience. And not just my experience, but what I've seen other people deal with. Like, no one has went after my job or my life, but I've seen other people deal with this. When I talk about my experience, I'm talking about my experience with how the right has treated me. Like, I feel like, in my experience, the worst of the bark, of the right is that they'll make fun of you, or maybe call you slur. And there is the crazy Christians on the right, but like, they're usually all bark and no bite. Whereas the left, they are relentless. They'll make it to where they'll make it to where you can't have a job. If you have kids, they'll go after your kids and try to get your kids taken away. They'll get you canceled and all this. They'll make it to where you can't make money. They'll lie about you. They'll say the most craziest shit about you. They'll even freaking swat you, like, or they'll even try to hurt you, or worse. And they won't just go after you. They'll go after your people that are close to you and crap. Like, it's like the left believes in this fairy tale that they're the good guys, yet their actions speak otherwise. Their actions show them as anything but the good guys. Yet the right, even the bigoted ones, still see me as human. I feel like the left doesn't even see me as human. They just see me as gay. They not a gay person, not a person who happens to be gay, just gay. And it's the same thing with other minorities. I feel it's like a lot of the times, the left acts like a wolf in sheep clothing. They don't actually care about the things they talk about, They have no loyalty to their own opinions. I was called a Nazi simply because I don't support socialism and communism. That is my right to not support. I don't have to. I don't even need a reason. Me not wanting to is my reason enough. I do have reasons, and I'm not going to go into it. But, like, and there's this crazy belief that, like, oh, well, even the right, even the left in America is right-wing. No, it's not. That's psychotic. And I swear to God, there is a cult on the left, and they can't handle any opinions outside of that, and they think everyone is a Nazi or everyone is a fascist, not knowing what those words are. It's like they have moved so far left that everyone, even an inch, no matter how liberal, even if their beliefs contradict Nazi ideology, even if they're Jewish, even if they're a minority, even if they're gay, they're a Nazi or a fascist simply for having some beliefs that have a few years ago would have been lukewarm, common sense opinions, but now they're far right. Like, I support freedom of speech. You think that would be a normal thing that almost everyone would support, but no, that's far right. I don't understand it. Again, I am a gay man. I sometimes dress androgynous. I dress like a sparkly fairy at Ren Fair, and yet the worst that the right would ever, that I personally have dealt with, is that they'd make fun of me very lightly. And actually, and when I say would, I actually, like, could, or whatever, because the right has, I don't think I've never, because I'm friends with people on the right, and I don't think they've ever, like, I've never been made fun of by people on the right. But again, that's my personal experience. Again, there's bad people on both sides. But there's good people on both sides, and the right has plenty of good people. Not all of them are racist. Not all of them are bigoted. Some of them are great people. I have met amazing people on the right, and I have met tyrannical, horrible, monstrous people on the left. This belief that there's one good side and the other side is bad is a fairy tale. A bad, ignorant, dishonest, disingenuous fairy tale. And it's so annoying seeing people on TikTok all the effing time acting as if the right are these evil, like modern day Nazis, but the left is good no matter what they do. It's so annoying and it's tiring, given my experience, given that I'm accepted more on the right than the left, and that's the truth. That's my experience. Say what you will.